Moving along in this section of rules which prescribe the gati sanya, which we know runs from 1460 gatischa down to 1479. Let us now take the sutram 1471. Tirantardhau. It's a straightforward sutram. The meaning is the term tiras, when denoting disappearance or concealment, gets the designation gati, provided it is used in conjunction with kriya yoge. Kriya yoge means an action which of course is denoted by a tingantam, meaning a verbal root with a ting affix, or a krudantam, verbal root with a krut affix. And since we are talking about compounding here, we'll consider the case where a krudantam is used, because remember that a tingantam does not enter into a compound. Tiras still does get the designation gati, but no compounding can take place. For example, tiro bhavati. There tiras does have the designation gati. Assume the meaning is someone disappears, someone becomes concealed. But no compounding between tiras and bhavati can take place, because bhavati being a tingantam, it cannot participate in a compound. Okay, the example here is antarhito bhutva equals tiro bhuya, having become concealed, meaning having disappeared. Remember that the compounding is being done by the sutram 2-18, kugati pradayaha, which has the anuvritti of nityam from the prior sutram 2-17. Hence, the compound prescribed by the sutram 2-18 is invariable. It is not optional, meaning that the laukika vigraha cannot be constructed using exactly the same terms as are in the compound. We have to use some other term to express the meaning of the compound. So therefore here we have used the vigraha antarhitaha bhutva, which is the same meaning as that of the compound tiro bhuya. The alaukika vigraha can always be constructed using the exact terms as are in the compound. So we have tiras plus bhu ktva. The affix ktva, of course, is prescribed by Sutram 3.4.21. Samana kartrikayoho purvakale. And here, since tiras is being used in the sense of disappearance or concealment, therefore by this Sutram 1.4.71, it gets the gati sanya, which allows us to compound tiras and bhutva using the sutram 2-18 ku gati pradayaha. Usual steps now as per 1-43. Prathama nirdishtam samasa upasajanam. The term tiras, which has the designation gati by 1.4.71, gets the designation upasajanam, because in the sutram 2-18, which prescribes the compounding, the term ku gati pradayaha ends in the nominative case. And hence, as per 2-30, upasajanam purvam, the term tiras is placed in the prior position in the compound. Now, tiras bhu ktva gets the designation pratipadikam by 1-46, krit dita samasascha, because we have formed a compound. Now we replace ktva by lyap using the sutram 7.137. Samase nang purve ktvo lyap. And as per the Paribhasha Sutram 1.155, Anekarchit Sarvasya, the entire term ktva is replaced by lyap. Now we remove the letters. As per 1.3.3 halantyam, the ending letter pa of lyap gets the sanya, and as per 1.3.8 lashakvatadjite, the beginning letter la of lyap gets the sanya. Both take lopaha by 1.3.9 tasya lopaha. So now we have tiras plus bhuya. Now as per 8-66, sa sajusho ruh, we replace the ending letter sa of tiras by ru. Remember, tiras is a avyayam, so the default supaffix following tiras has already been elided by 2.4.82 avyadap supaha. So therefore tiras does have the padasanya now by the sutram 1.4.14 suptingantam padam with the help of 1.162 pratyaya lope pratyaya lakshanam. Hence the letter sa at the end of tiras is at the end of a padam, and therefore is replaced by ru as per 8-66 sasajusho ruhu. And now we apply 6.1.114 hashicha to replace ru by u, because it is followed by the hash letter bha of bhuya. And finally we apply adgunaha to get tiro bhuya as the compound pratipadikam. Now we bring in the default supaffix su following tiro bhuya, and that takes the look elision by 2482 avyadap supaha, because as per the Sutram 1140 ktva tosun pasunaha, tiro bhuya has the avyaya sanya. Even though tiro bhuya now ends in lyap and not ktva, the substitute lyap does have sthanivad bhavaha by 1156. Sthanivad adesho nal vidhau. Hence 1140 does apply, and that enables 2482 to perform the look elision on the default affix su. So this is how we get the final form tiro bhuya. The note here says antardhau kim. To understand the importance of the condition antardhau, consider the following example. Tiro bhutva sthitaha parshvato bhutvetyarthaha parshvataha bhutva iti arthaha. So having moved to the side, someone stayed. Since tiras is not denoting antardhau, it is not denoting concealment or disappearance. In this example, it does not get the designation gati, and hence no compounding between tiras and bhutva can be done by 2218. And subsequently 7137 samase nyang purve ktvo lyap, which requires compound formation, cannot replace ktva by lyap.